this session. Okay. So how are you everyone? Let me introduce first myself. I am Dr. Munshi Nasser Ibn Afzal. I am actually teaching two universities at this moment, one in Dubai, Hamdan bin Mohammed Smart University, and also in Bangladesh, the Shahjalal University of Science and Technology. I'm also an adjunct faculty of University of Southern Queensland and Queensland University in Australia. I did my PhD from Australia, my postdoctoral from Malaysia, and basically I'm a background of economics background, and I am also in my PhD. I apply data science in my research, and in my PhD also I have used meta-analysis, systematic review, and currently my publications numbers are almost 95, and you can browse my profile in my ORCID ID, also Google Scholar, at the same time in the ResearchGate. I started this knowledge sharing platform in order to help my fellow researchers who need the support, because I know that very few researchers in their domain, whenever they go for PhD or master's thesis or writing a research paper, very few people help them. Even the main supervisors, sometimes you don't find them to help in due time. So from that point of view, I have started this to share my experience with you, and I'm very thankful for you guys to share and support me during along these 3 to 4 years time, and also happy to see everyone in this class. So I'm audible. You are hearing me clearly?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So in this course, our main objective here is to understand the systematic and meta-analysis. So basically today and tomorrow is free class. We don't need to pay, you don't need to pay anything. If you like to continue after 2 classes, then only you continue. There is no hurry, there is no force. It is up to you. And I know you are a very supportive learners, because you always following my videos and everything. I know that sometimes you comment, and I also very happy to see your participation after watching a video. It's a very encouraging for me to create more kind of video for you guys. Now basically our task here is to understand how to start a systematic review and meta-analysis. But along the way, today is the first introduction session, demo classes. I request you to share what your expectation from this course. I want to hear from everyone at least 2 or 3 sentences. If you can share what is your expectation, what you want, then it will be useful for me to start from a common ground. Okay. So
Yeah.
I already know Raja Shekhar. I already talked to you already, and I also talked to the one researcher from Ethiopia as well. So Kashila, can you share what you actually want from my class, or what you actually expecting
Yes, sir.
to cover?
Okay.
Can
Yeah,
you
sure.
speak a little bit louder so that we can hear clearly? Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me louder now?
Yes. Now it is clear. Now it is clear.
Okay, sir. Yeah. I want to know how do we want to write a literature survey for a paper for everybody's expertise on literature survey. With that only we are moving further background. With that only we have to write the introduction and the conclusion and abstract. It goes on. In the center part only we need the research methodology. How did we find out the research gap? Anyway, the chat GPT gives beyond the chat GPT we cannot write like that is going on, but that doesn't matter. Chat GPT gives everything that in the research gap, but we need to study the whole article. Some people say introduction, abstract, conclusion will give you the answers for your research gap, but it is not giving. How to say means the future work we can carry on. They are saying, but the future work should be accessible by ourselves. But then only we can proceed. Without that, we cannot go further in the research analysis or the research gap, but we need how to analyze it. Then only we can go for any writings. Without the writings also, we cannot write our research paper fully without the concept we need. How do we find out very easily that concept? By title itself, someone saying we can get from the title itself, but no, title gives what is there in that paper, but the methodology, the what is the defined concept, that how we can find out. But some papers has not written the future work, but that is some difficult in analyzing that future research work, and that only we needed for our research work, because someone says which is not possible, that we should make it possible, which is not possible something can be made possible, that we do in our researches. Can you please say about that basic concept, how we can extract the information from the research methodology of the future work, and how we can write in that to our
Okay,
paper and
sure, sure. I understand. I will answer those everything one by one. I listen from everyone. I think Barhanu already shared with me, Rajashekar already shared with me. Abhishek, can you share me what your expectation from the course? If you want to take this course, what is your expectation and what you are actually want to get from my experience? Are you hearing me clearly, Abhishek? Okay, I think Abhishek will join me. Anamul, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm a bit outside. Can you give me just 2 more minutes?
Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, so are you hearing me? Okay, my voice is clear to you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Clear understanding of the systematic review and meta-analysis process. Very good, very good. I understand clearly. Okay, let me first introduce what is our journey is here. Our main objective is very clear. Okay. Okay, it's okay, Abhishek, no problem. As long as you can hear me, that's fine with me. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. I think you can see my whiteboard, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So here I'm going to tell you that what is my objective of this course. Our first objective is we are going to write a systematic literature review and meta-analysis paper. This is our first objective. And our time limit is 8 weeks. Within 8 weeks' time, we will complete this paper. Each and everyone in this course will write a paper. And for that purpose, I'm going to help each and everyone. In each and every class, we will talk about how far you progress during the weekdays to complete the work. Secondly, our task is to help you submit UGC care plus Scopus Index journal for fast publication. Okay, this is our next objective. UGC care is Scopus. So once we write the systematic literature review and meta-analysis paper in 8 weeks time, meaning that 2 months time, our next objective is to submit it in the UGC care and Scopus Index journal. Now, in order to fulfill these two important objectives, we need to learn every week about systematic literature review and meta-analysis. So our classes will be distributed in a very systematic way. For instance, today we are just introducing what we are expectation, what is our target. From tomorrow, and then if you take the whole course, then from tomorrow we will continue as a systematic way, class by class lecture. And of course, I will try to demonstrate everything that you need to understand about systematic literature review and meta-analysis using my sample paper. So that what will happen once you understand it using my sample paper, and you will align with your research idea and research topic, and we go from there as well. So our first task from tomorrow is to identify, number one is to identify a research title plus research question. This is our first task in the first class. Along with that, identifying a research title and research objective. This is very important. Next, our target is to start searching databases. Now, one of the important thing that I'm going to help you, because sometimes what happen, many one of you who are staying in joining my class, you do not have the access to the Scopus and Web of Science databases. So by joining my course, I will give you a Scopus database access by helping you, because this access is given by my university. I can help you to search some articles that you require from Scopus databases. At the same time, we try to search from the PubMed, and also other sources of databases, Web of Science and Google Scholar and all those things, to find out your required data, meaning that your articles. Okay, so start searching those databases, and once you share me your title and research gap, and I will help you to identify the title in a more narrowing down and more focusing way, and also try to help you're finding out the research question and research problem in more focusing way. One thing I would like to share, that ChatGPT is good, there is no doubt about it, but ChatGPT is not going to write a research article for you. A research article consists of many things, and one of the things is to do the systematic review and meta-analysis. The ChatGPT can only help you to do some analysis once you collect the data in a more accurate way. Otherwise, ChatGPT is not going to tell you whether your data collection is accurate or not. So that part we need to focus more. Then the third thing that we are going to learn in our course is to application of softwares. Applications of softwares. Now, the basic thing is that meta-analysis or systematic review, especially the meta-analysis, is a unique platform, and you need unique softwares to understand and apply your analysis. Now, not everyone are interested to pay every month for ChatGPT only for meta-analysis. Not everyone will do that. So what we can do is, I will share all the available software that is completely free, and you can easily use it in a very accurate and in ordered way for your data analysis. I'm going to help you to share those softwares and their applications and how it works. So that part also we will do. Now, regarding our paper, now once you share your title, okay, our first work is to start writing a research work. Start writing a research paper. Okay. And this research paper will be based on systematic and meta-analysis review. This paper will be focused on systematic and meta-analysis review. Now, you remember that there are some AI tools that will help you to collect your data. I'm going to share the AI tools. The more interesting point here is that I have paid subscription of SciSpace. So I can help you if you collect the data, if you collect the study articles, I will help you to collect the data for you. You do not have to pay for systematic review or literature review or meta-analysis data collection part. Since I have the subscription, I already paid for the SciSpace subscription, so I can help you to collect the data, and I will introduce how I am collecting the data to you during the class time. And at the same time, I will share one or two software with you, maybe AI tools with you, that is going to be very useful to collect data for your meta-analysis part. And I'm not advertising anything because nobody is sponsoring me. It is only you and me. I never talked about any sponsor video because I don't want to take money and talk about good things about a software. I try to be impartial about what is good. Now, according to me, the cheapest option, whatever I know, I will share with you in order to collect your data from articles. So that part I will help you. So what are the things that we are going to learn for meta-analysis and systematic review? Our main task here, number one, is to understand what is systematic literature review, SLR, systematic literature review, and their steps, all the steps. And in one class, we will talk about that in more detail, including the Prisma flowchart and how you're going to create the Prisma flowchart. Okay, that I will share with you. There is a fantastic way to create Prisma flowchart. I will share with you. So this is the number one step. Number two step is to, once we understand the Prisma flowchart and understand the SLR, plus with an example of my article, example, we will go to the next step. You remember there is another technique called the bibliometric analysis. Bibliometric analysis. And in the bibliometric analysis, we use VAS viewer software. VAS viewer software to understand the bibliometric analysis plus example. Okay. Now, the third option is the introducing the meta-analysis. Meta-analysis. And in the meta-analysis part, our main objective is to understand the various types of meta-analysis. One is continuous effect size, and dichotomous effect size. Okay. So categorical effect size. In other words, categorical effect size. So we will understand the effect size. What are the different types of effect size? We will talk about different type of effect sizes. It is very important to understand different effect sizes, and we start with very basic, the mean differences. Then we'll move to the Rix ratio, odds ratio. Then we will talk about the Fisher-Z correlation. Okay, we'll talk about it with data set, with analysis, with the simple data set, explaining with the Excel file, and with the software application. And number four is our software application. I'm going to share three important softwares with you. Number one is Win Meta 3 software. Number two is JAPS software. And number three is Zamovi software. On top of it, number five, there is a new methodology, is the umbrella methodology, umbrella meta-analysis. We will do an umbrella meta-analysis as well. So these are the 5 important steps or 5 important classes I will cover. These are the important information I will cover with example, with data, with article. And finally, class 6 and class 7 will be report writing or writing of the article or writing of the data set, interpretation of the results, report, presentation, or the data analysis presentation. These 2 classes we will review your, and number 8 class we will submit our paper. So this is our structure of the whole course. Number 1, first of all, SLR steps, example, Prisma flowchart, then bibliometric analysis, then meta-analysis, continuous effect size and categorical effect size, then mean difference, Rix ratio, odds ratio, Fisher-Z, all the other important meta-analysis methodologies with example, with hands-on training, meta-analysis software like Win Meta 3, JAPS and Zamovi, and then umbrella meta-analysis. We will try to introduce that and also demonstrate. And with that umbrella meta-analysis, we can also introduce network meta-analysis, and then we write report, and the write paper, and then finally submit the paper. So this is my class contents. I will share it in each and every class. And our main idea is to write a research article from each one of you in order to publish after 8 weeks time. So during the weekdays, each one of you start writing your introduction and start writing about collecting the data. Those things you start doing that. So our meta-analysis, for example, here, as I told you, that I will help you to data collection. Once you are ready to set the title, then the data collection of the metadata with the size space software. And also I will share with you one other software called the chat with PDF. This is another AI tools. Okay. To help you collect your data. So data collection part, I'm going to help you, and I will share you how I am collecting the data. Okay. So this is the structure and this is the idea. Now you share me what your expectation and what I am trying to share. Is it okay, or you want something more, or you want something different? Please share me. Today is the introduction class, so I would like to hear from you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful explanation about the program.
Yes.
I have a few queries regarding this program, especially regarding the analysis part, sir. The first doubt is how much time does it needs for collecting data after deciding a topic? How much time that we need to get the data from the databases way that you have explained,
Okay.
and collecting the data from these papers?
Okay. First, I answer this query first. Okay.
Okay,
First, I would like to know, is it okay to take the class on Saturday and Sunday? Is it okay at 9 p.m.? Is it okay to everyone? First, we decide that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's
No issues.
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
Okay.
How much the duration of a class, sir?
Okay. Since we are all researcher, as long as you are happy, I can continue, but at least an hour and half, at least I will try to cover. But if you want to discuss, if you want to learn many things, and if you are interested to go beyond discussion, I am happy to continue. So there is no specific limit, but at least we try to cover 90 minutes time, and I will try to cover everything at 60 minutes time, 30 minutes for our discussion. I will listen from you. I will answer your queries. I will share whatever problem you are facing. I will try to solve that part as well. So half an hour time is for that, and 1 hour for 60 minutes time, I will try to share my different type of topics in detail during the class time. Will it be okay, or will it be sufficient,
Yes.
or you want to
Sir,
less than 60 minutes?
It's okay, sir. Yeah, your timing is okay, sir. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so 60 minutes is for the lecture, and half an hour time for this. Half an hour may be shortened to 15 minutes time for your queries. And we are
Yeah,
sitting
okay.
for once in a week or twice in a week, maybe on Sunday or maybe on Saturday. So our main target is to complete it in a month time, because each week, if we sit down 2 times, so each week we have 8 classes. So our target is to cover everything in a month time, and then next month we try to finish our paper writing. So I will not take too much time. Our target is to finish everything in a month time by taking 2 classes in each week. So Saturday and Sunday, 2 classes, 8 classes I will cover in a month time, and then I will help you to finish your paper writing. Will it be okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's
That's
okay.
okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That would be
No issues.
Next idea is to about your question, how many times you need to collect the data. It's very simple. You see, it's not that difficult to collect the data in a long time. It is not necessary. For example, let's assume from tomorrow, if we sit and decide our topic, then we will search this topic in size space in front of you, because I already paid the subscription, so you don't need to pay anything. And if I see that sufficient amount of paper available in SciSpace and Scopus, I will share the Scopus database as well with you. If you see that, yes, it is available, all the information are available, then we will try to download the article from Scopus and also the Google Scholar. As you know, Google Scholar also can, we can set the criteria, inclusive and exclusive criteria by going to the advanced tab. You can do it by selecting the time, selecting the keywords. You can do the inclusion and exclusion criteria in Google Scholar as well. And Scopus, obviously, you can do that. So once we have few papers, at least 20 to 25 papers, if you collect from your topic, in my opinion, it is sufficient. 20 to 25 papers, if you collect, download in last 5 years time or maybe last 10 years time, in my opinion, it is sufficient. Then what will happen? You have collected the articles, send it to me, and I will download the research data from the SciSpace. And we can demonstrate that during the class time. And you can always take the subscription username and password to download by yourself as well. And sometimes what happens, there are some limitations that one person, if many persons, if access to the same time, then it doesn't work. So that's why I am sharing that I will help you to collect the data set in the weekdays time from each one of you. So we are only 5 or 6 learners. So it should not be a big problem to download the data in 1 or 2 weeks time. The sooner the better. We start from tomorrow. Google Scholar is there, SciSpace is there, and Scopus is there. So once we download the data, you send me, I will collect the data set for you for your effect size. We discussed that what type of effect size you want to collect based on your research question and research problem. And then within 2 weeks time, you finish your data collection. And once you finish the data collection, the third weeks, we try to analyze our data. And number 4 week.
Effect size means what, sir? I am completely new for this.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, I will explain. Effect size is the single most important topic in the meta-analysis. It is the main thing. It is the heart of the meta-analysis. And that part I would like to explain you maybe tomorrow, because today is the introduction class. So tomorrow I will start. Once you decide that you are happy with the curriculum and structure and the process, the way I'm sharing with you, if you're happy, then only you can buy, and then we can start with, in a professional manner about each and every topic. So effect size, I will explain very clearly to you. Don't worry. It will be very easy. And as you always following my videos, is it difficult to understand my videos? What do you think?
No, sir, it's easy. Your video is easy to understand.
Yeah. So I will try to explain with a very simple sentences, simple word, and simply you will get to know everything. Okay. So effect size, I will try to explain from tomorrow.
And one more question, sir.
Yes.
Using SciSpace or Elicit is one more tool available. Can't we get the data directly rather than searching from the Google Scholar or from the PubMed? Because there also these sites show the title of the paper and the contents of the paper. So do we need to?
Yes, you are right. The problem here is that when we are writing a research paper, there is a clear direction in the Prisma flowchart that we have to use a database. And that's a criteria for systematic and meta-analysis. So if we don't follow it, SciSpace, believe me and trust me on my word, SciSpace is not it's not sometimes good enough to give you the enough information from Scopus, because Scopus paper has some restrictions. Not every paper you can access. There are some restriction on the paper. Only the open access papers you can access through SciSpace. So yes, I agree. SciSpace, you can directly collect the information. I agree with you, and I will do that as well. But I will also suggest that we try to follow a database, whether it is a Google Scholar, PubMed, or Scopus. That will be an added advantage when we are writing a paper, because our objective is not to write a paper for a predatory journal, right? Our
Yes,
objective is to submit in a UGC listed and Scopus index journal. So why would they select our paper if it is not following the correct guideline? You understand what I'm trying to say?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
My name is Anamul Haq, and I'm from Department of Business Administration,
Yeah.
2019 session. And
Yeah.
you took one of our course called Principles of Microeconomics.
Okay.
So I actually know you from there.
Okay.
So I'm actually sorry because I didn't answer your question last time because I was a bit outside.
Okay. No problem.
So I actually like help for some UK-based students who are currently studying in UK from Bangladesh. So I do their dissertations and thesis and all the stuff. So I like when I did actually 2 to 3 systematic literature review, but all of them actually didn't get any kind of good marks. Like they just passed the course, like 52, 53. So from there, I was a bit curious about systematic literature review. I noticed when I tried to do dissertations on like the quantitative analysis or primary data, they easily give 65, 70 up marks. But whenever I take any systematic SLR, so professors have given their feedbacks and their all the instruction I have followed, and still the frameworks you have shown, like the Prisma framework, and I have also used like SciSpace. I have a premium account as well. And still, I didn't actually get any good marks. So from there, I want to know how actually it is done. So this is my expectation from this course.
Okay, sure, no problem. And one more other thing is the systematic literature review and meta-analysis both are correlated. So when we are discussing about the systematic literature review, at the same time you will also get to know about meta-analysis. So if you combine them, meta-analysis and systematic review, in the long run, not now, in the long run, obviously it will be useful. But of course, systematic literature review, I will demonstrate like using my own research work so that you understand that how the best research journals they accept what type of literature review, systematic literature review, and in a what shape. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I have one more question.
Yes, please.
Sir, in this course, will you show us how to do bibliometric analysis?
Yes. That's why I told you this is my second objective, the bibliometric analysis using the VOS viewer software.
I have already actually I've done a bibliometric analysis with one of my senior, and we have submitted it into a journal. Both by our own. No teacher is involved in this process. So like we didn't actually know. It took some good paper as in like basement, and then followed whatever the method they have followed, and collected the papers from Scopus. This was also from one of our clients actually, for whom we actually do dissertations.
Sure.
So
No
I don't
problem.
actually know.
Yeah.
It is
So you know the basics. Now you want to go for intermediate level, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure, no problem. So bibliometric analysis we will cover in the VOSVR software with example. One of my paper, you will see how it works, and you will write it down if you want. I will guide,
Yes,
mentor, and supervise everything. So don't worry.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. What about questionless? Can you share me? Are you happy with the structure, or what? Any question for today's introductory?
Sir, is this bibliometric analysis helpful for life sciences domains? I don't have idea. Bibliometric analysis.
Bibliometric analysis, yes, obviously. As I told you that bibliometric analysis is applicable to any domain.
Okay.
Any domain. So don't worry.
Okay, sir.
I have research paper on bibliometric, systematic, meta-analysis. So each of the paper I publish, I want to share with you so that you know how this paper actually designed, and you follow it, and I will guide and supervise so that you can able to write the paper in 8 classes, which means a month time. and we will submit our paper. We are hoping that today is 12th of October. So by 12th of November, I am hoping that each one of you will have a research article on your hand to submit for the systematic review and also for the meta-analysis part. So my intention here is very clear. By 11th of November, I want to get at least a paper for you, all of you guys. Yes,
That's okay.
yes, Abhishek, any question?
No, not question, but simple comments to suggest, please.
Yes, please.
The outline is fine. You have laid out all the explanations.
Yes.
Also laid out the tasks and what we are supposed to accomplish.
Mhm.
However, a number of points are there. About number two, bibliometrics, is there umbrella, meta-analytical. So are we supposed to deal with this, or are we supposed to only find data for SRR and meta-analysis?
Okay. To answer your question, it depends on your research interest. Okay. If you are interested on the umbrella or network or bibliometric, I will guide you one-to-one, and everyone will be guided by one-to-one. But generally, I will introduce in this course what is bibliometric, what is umbrella, and what is network, and how you can able to analyze it by using the different softwares. That part I will help you with the current and up-to-date analysis and software. So if you're interested to write an umbrella review, yes, based on your topic, we can do it. But I will cover everything in this course.
So
That's wonderful.
for image processing, it will come any under of this umbrella and meta-analysis, because I used to take only image, that also from the Kaggle data set I'd taken the image, and cancer, breast cancer, I am doing some research on that, and still I'm not getting any problem statement, just going on reading papers, but daily some paper says, per weekly it says some new technology. Anyway, I have to implement some technique or to provide novelty. How we could find out? You will teach that also, and that bibliometric or this one umbrella meta-analysis, we can learn from that, sir.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Our main objective here is we have 8 classes. So in 8 classes, we cover everything. Try to cover everything. Now, basically, once you understand everything, and then based on your research title and topic and your research interest, I will help one-to-one. So you can ask me question one-to-one, and I will help you to answer your questions one-to-one once we start the writing a research paper. But yes, we can apply umbrella, we can apply bibliometric, we can apply network, but as I told you, based on your title and the research objective. And we will get to know once we decide that. But I will cover everything. I mean, I will discuss everything during the classes. So there is no problem. Every class will be recorded. It will be shared with each and one of you. So once you take the courses, the course page also, you will find the information there. So it should not be a big problem to apply.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, in the university you're working in Australia, na, that also will have the paper publication. That university also you have that option, sir. It is free or paid, sir. That paper publication in that.
Okay, publication part, I really prefer not to pay. That is my preference, not to pay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I will suggest you some journals where the publication process is fast, quick, and you try that first. After you try, and if you fail, then only I will suggest you some paid options, but not at the beginning. Beginning, we try to search and submit in a good non-paid free journals. Understand? So
Okay, sir. Right.
university
Yes.
journals are also good. I have connection in Indonesia, Malaysia. I have connection with United Arab Emirates, South Africa, and also in Australia. So from my connections and from my experience, I will help you to select a journal. And first you
Yeah.
submit non-paid, free,
Okay.
good journal. If you fail to publish, then only we go for paid option.
Okay, sir. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Abhishek, any question? I can't hear you. You can write down if you want. I mean, I think you have some problem with the speakers or something like that, or microphone. Yes, yes, PubMed is fine. Biology background, no problem. Okay, my research associate also joined me, Rafi. So he is going to help you to communicate all the information, especially about the update of the class, materials. There are some information about the classes and all those things. He will able to help you. Okay. So he will guide you and suggest you. Okay. Yeah, of course, we will explore PubMed also. As I told you, we go for PubMed and then go for Scopus. And also I have both the access from my university, so I can help you that. And SciSpace is there. You can always go and collect the information from SciSpace as well. As Raja said about the SciSpace, so you can do that as well. I'm not familiar with that. Boolean operators. Yes, it is. It can. You can do it. Like there are some option in Scopus also in Boolean operators. So we can try to use that when we search for articles. Okay. Okay. So today is our introduction. Tomorrow we start our professional way of doing things from starting from getting your article ready. Okay. And my research associate will update you about if you are happy with the structure and if you join me, then my associate will help you about the payment and everything. Hopefully, once we start, our target is to publish, and hopefully by a month time, we are able to achieve our target. Okay, so today, can we wrap up the session?
Yeah, no problem at all. It's fine. Let's think of our same topics.
Yes.
And then we'll
share me tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah, will be doing that.
Thank you. Abhishek, thank you. Bandhana, thank you so much. Anamol, happy to see you. Kaushalla, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you,
Raja,
sir.
yeah, Raja Shekhar, thank you so much for your input and questions. We will see you tomorrow at around 9 p.m. GMT +6, and your link of the Zoom link will be shared by my associate who is also here. So hopefully tomorrow we will meet and start our work by selecting the correct research problem and research question and what type of effect size and you want to collect. And also we will talk about systematic literature review with the application of my research paper and steps as well. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, my dear all researchers. Hopefully see you tomorrow again.
See you too.
Bye-bye.